So this is going to be with the assumption whoever's watching is using a single shot bow. Accurate shot bow. Which would be... Alright, so this is going to be with the assumption, this right here, and watching is... Pause that, sorry. This bow right here. This is under the assumption and the rotation that you're using this bow in particular. Alright, so skills I use and why I use them.
Sound resumed. Microphone activated.
I can hear you as well, Emma.
I have to go HT again, but this will be
It'll be what?
User joined your channel.
Did you want to do HT, Emma?
yes, this is so weird. It'll be, you know, the thing. Yes, I'm going. It'll still be on Twitch, right? Live? Like I can go watch it again?
Yeah, I'll like...
I hate hearing myself. Okay.
Yes, it will be.
Gah. Okay. It's so bad. It's so bad.
I know your pain. We got a call center too. How to listen to our own calls.
I can't do it. I can't. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
User
yeah,
left your channel.
Alright, so it's the basic guide.
User left your channel.
Why use them, symbols, etc. Burning rapid fire over electric rapid fire. Of course, this is PvE, by the way, not PvP. Even though I run the same thing on either or because I'm too lazy to switch. Burning rapid fire, I don't ever force press 1 to proc it. I let it pop up on E if I'm going to use it. I rarely ever will press 1 to activate it. It's a waste of resources. Those could be applied elsewhere to get other stuff going. Therefore, the burning rapid fire with the 20% chance to activate ultimate concentration effect for 4 seconds. Well, this is effective. The next burning rapid fire does
wake
not
up.
consume concentration. That's why I use that. It can be free. Yes, Emma, it will be art. And the smoke screen, I don't use anything here for PvP. I would run double sub result to remove all dots, all status effects, anything on you so you don't die, and increase your movement speed when you're running away. But for PV, it's completely useless and it's stupid because I have a habit of jumping around a lot, and I'll waste resources doing that. I use smokescreen over gas cloud. Gas cloud is good, don't get me wrong. Smokescreen is better. Why? They both have a 2-minute cooldown, and so they're really situational when you use them. And this affected bosses, I would use it, but it doesn't. So I use smokescreen because you can hide in the smokescreen, drop aggro from yourself in group play. If one of your DPS or supports are running away, you can drop it on top of them so the aggro drops off them, goes back to the tank. Whatever it may be, I find it more useful in those situational uses every 2 minutes. Use electric arrows and fire arrows. Fire arrows activates wildfire, electric activates electric magnetic pulse. Wildfire arrow is pretty much always my opening shot if I'm not forced into combat immediately. If I am, then fiery arrow, but under all circumstances I use wildfire a majority of the time. Just because it's a little bit of extra damage. That's it. Electromagnetic pulse, I only really use it if there's a good sized pull or if I'm out to be CC'd anything of the sort and the tank is either dying, the tank has died, and the DPS is tanking just to try to keep stuff on the ground, because you can keep stuff stun locked pretty damn well as an archer. Especially when you combo with Electric Barrier, which I have as well. Electric Barrier 2 lasts 8 seconds and makes the archer immune to control effects in the area of effect. So it's CC immunity to everything for 8 seconds, and which I have talents for that, which I'll go over briefly. So Biting Flame, when your target is on fire, when you ignite them and they have over 50% health, your fire does 52% more damage to them. So it's going to do even more fire damage than what is, you know, marked right here. And on the sharpened arrow, the bottom half, Sharpened arrow, as well as burning rapid fire and electric rapid fire, inflicts 62% more damage to burning enemies. So your basic single shot, just nothing used, restoring concentration, does more damage with that talent. You're burning rapid fire, so it's amazing for those. Electric field, it affects your nearby allies. Now this one you can swap in and out at your own leisure, and it's really kind of just whatever. You have a extra spot with Archer for kind of whatever. So I use electric field, that way my allies get CC immunity when they're inside my electric barrier as well. And then I have the electro capacity, which makes it 4 seconds longer. So it lasts 12 seconds instead of 8 seconds. And then with the offhand of reduce the cooldown by 30 seconds, it's up for 12 seconds, down for 18 seconds, and then you can recast it. So it's nice for CC immunities, especially in PvP. Now for the second part, electric shot inflicts 150% more damage to burning targets. That's just the regular basic electric shot. That's not charged up at all, just this one. So if you have that on, it's really good. And I'll show you why shortly. Superconductivity. Electric shot affects the main target 4 seconds longer and slows it down 20% more. So it's going to slow down the target so you can kite it even better, and it makes the dot last longer, because typically it only lasts 6 seconds. Burning lasts 12 seconds. Right. So burning lasts 12 seconds, this lasts 6 seconds, half the duration. With that, it'll bring it up to 10 seconds. So they kind of wear off at the exact same time. Aim shot inflicts 60% more damage to your targets. That would be single charged on your fiery arrow. If the target is over 50% health, you should be spamming aim shot as much as you possibly can, just because it's going to do as much damage as a burning rapid fire. It says it does more, but with this, it's going to do more. Or it'll do about as much, and it also has a chance to proc your free burning rapid fire, the ultimate concentration effect. So then you get a free burning rapid fire while getting all that extra damage. So essentially you could use like 6 burning rapid fires in a row. Easy target. If your target's ignite it, you can use piercing shot, which is your basic left click hold down and release. Well, you don't have to release, just put down and auto release. That'll do 6 times more damage to targets on fire, and then it can be used again for 10 seconds, and it's a very thin line AoE. So when you use it, you have to restart your target on fire again. And of course, loading mechanism when you're switching, especially at the beginning, when you're getting all your aim shots in and everything, it helps a ton. The only switches I usually make is electric field. Depending what I'm doing, I'll put on swiftness instead. That way when I do press C that once in a great while for just basic trip, I move 25% faster for 20 seconds, which is pretty nice. Once in a great while I'll have to use pyrophobia instead if I'm having trouble with whatever mobs there are. Or I'll have to use electric burns if my team is having trouble with them and I'm just CCing the hell out of everything, because then my team will do more damage. That's pretty much it though. I really never use the shield breaker because our electric arrows do shit damage, so even with 500% boost it's still shit. And then even with this stacked, even with both of these stacked on there, they're just god-awful damage. They don't do anything. As far as symbol, pretty basic DPS symbols, all the class ones. I recently got Ruthless Disc and Glorious Triumph, so I'm going to try those out. And I just got my slowing attack, so I'm going to try that out. Usually, instead of these two, I would be running Rapid Attack and Lucky Shot. And this one, Lacerated Wounds. So I drop Lucky Shot, drop Lacerated Wounds. I unlocked the Witch class, so I got that extra bonus symbol. So I'm trying out these 3: Ruthless Disc, Glorious Triumph, and Slung Attacks. See how they work out. Once again, equipment, single shot, electric barrier, cooldown, strength valor build, because those are the best rings I have. Okay, so now for the rotation. Now that the basic shit is done. Alright, so once again, this is under the assumption you're using the single shot bow. Typically, you right click and you wait a little bit while your resource builds up. When you're using the single shot bow, you can wait for it to get to 265 and then you can start combat. If you're not using it, then you're going to want to wait it to get to 280 when you're regening outside of combat, and then you would start right there. Since I'm using single shot, switch and start at 265 all the way up. And I should have single shot there instead of that, but I'll let him kill me real quick so I could do it again. Belly symbol again. Answer. Alright, so at the beginning you want to single shot 3 times first before you go into your aim shots. So up, 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 and I'm freezing. Oh, when you dash, your arrows do go back to basics, so you want to be careful about your dashing when you're switching around stances. Alright. I take us 265 and charge it. 1, 2, 3, and then go into your aim shots. And burning rapid fire proc. You want to always hit that as soon as possible, but don't. If you already started charging your aim shot, don't cancel it out. So from there, my fire wore out. So I'll reapply fire, build up resources a little bit. Piercing shot to destroy the fire, reapply it instantly with just a right click. And then from here, since he's low, I'm just going to focus on my piercing shot, which I'll let him kill me if he can, so I can show you. Okay, cool. What I mean about once he's under 50%, because that's the rotation for above 50%. You cycle that, build up your resources to full, cycle it again, build it to full, cycle it again. And then my cycle is go back to doing your aim shot 3 times in a row, and then piercing shot, just kind of rinse and repeat until they're under 50%. Now, this is as if they were under 50% already. You're not going to wildfire arrow anymore, so he's at 50% right now, 49%. He's not at full, just say. Just burning shot. Keep your accurate shot on, piercing shot, put the burning back on, and then with the debuff, once it gets to 5 seconds, reapply burning again. Once it's off it off, reapply burning again. Wait for it to get down to 5 seconds, reapply burning again. Piercing shot to take it off. Burning on. Wait for the debuff to get to 5 seconds. Burning on again. And piercing shot. And the reason why you're doing that is I didn't get any procs, but with your basic burning rapid fire, your fiery arrow, not burning rapid fire, your basic fiery arrow, it has a chance to proc your burning rapid fire still. Still 20% chance. So aim shots damage goes really bad. Kind of a waste of resources once they drop below 50%. So from there I just do the fiery arrow because, well, it's going to be your best DPS if you can get rapid fires to keep proccing. Because sometimes I've done it and I've had him proc back to back to back. It's kind of RNG based. That's the basic rotation for bosses though. Now for trash pulls, always target the strongest mob, wildfire arrow, and electric shock, and then just auto attack until they're dead, essentially. And I'll show you why I use electric shot when most people do not. After this chick, guys. Alright, so electric shot is really underrated for AoE. Everybody's just like, oh, burning. Electric shot's an AoE too. The more targets you apply to it, the crazier it fucking gets. So we'll just put an electric shot on them. That's it. Not doing anything else, just an electric shot.
This is a portable heater. There are a lot of them on
So now the big difference is it has to bounce targets. So that's where it gets a little undercut. cut, but at the same time that's good because you're only applying it to one target and it's still an AoE. You don't have to worry about charging it, anything like that. Whereas if you put it on one target, it's not going to do much at all. If you just put both dots on one target. It still did pretty decent, but not as well as burning, so. Whereas if you go burning, see, you have to always charge it up to get the AoE burn for wildfire. With electric shot, you could just put on one target and it'll start hitting everything. So for example right here, I'll light everything on fire and electric shot.
There are several checkpoints.
You see electric shot beat out burning even with only one stack of electric shot. And you could put 3 stacks depending on how you charge up. Which I'll show you what I mean by charging up right now once I stop dying. Okay, cool. Bear's right here. Alright, so wildfire and electric shot both of these bears this time, 2 stacks. Did I not put electric shot on him? No, I didn't. So that's still just 1 shot, 1 stack of electricity. I thought I put 2, but I guess not. So it did almost on par with burning, with just 1 stack again.
There are cameras at all of the checkpoints. Enable them so we can figure out what happened.
See if I can not fuck up on the next bear pull and actually get it on both targets. Okay, I got it on both this time. Twice as much as burning. So in AoE situations, electric is definitely amazing. But on bosses, not so much, because you're trying more or less to proc your burning rapid fires. You can still use it on bosses. If you're doing more kiting, like there's a point where you can't stand still, not even for a second, then yeah, keeping both on there is amazing. That's the only thing that kind of sucks about electric arrows. Switch to it quite often, but it won't go off sometimes. That or it'll stay stuck on the previous target and you'll electric shot the same target twice. Oh, here we go. A triple? Yes. But still, 2 stacks. Do as much that time. Either way, it's a good damage boost.
How dreadful. They're all dead.
Anywho, that's all I have for that. And damn it. Time out. Having trouble today, like always. I'm trying to get to some really beefy mobs. There is none in this map. They're all scrubs. They're all scrub mobs. And I'm sorry if anyone's asking questions in the Twitch chat. I was making this for my friend, but my chat isn't loaded right now, so. You always want to make sure you get those single shot applies before you use your burning rapid fire too. I mean, you don't have to, but you're missing out on damage if you don't, so it's kind of pointless not to. So a lot of times I won't use my electric shot just because the burning is more than enough, but for big pools with stuff that is really tanky,
Footage, our team escaped.
electric shot the
They
shit out
scoped
some
the
stuff.
Celts and headed for the camp in the valley.
I would show you what I mean, but I'd have to find like a 5-man crew, and they'd have to have really bad DPS. Yeah. And you can see the burning is more than enough, even without burning shot bow. So no need to waste resources. Where am I going?
Everyone is dead. The camera has been destroyed. Wait, Dr. Thornius wasn't among them. So he escaped?
Okay,
What
so
a
here
mess.
we go.
This is the worst thing
There's
that could
a
have
decent
happened.
pack.
Everyone's dead. This is a nightmare.
Such a faker. So in the pack together like that, sometimes it's kind of hard to get the electric shot on multiple targets, but if you can, it's nice. If not, then whatever. One is plenty. Wait for the resources to build up. And go. 2, 3, E. Right click, hold, aim shot, left click, right click, hold, aim shot, hold left click, it didn't work. And try and puddle my generator.
There's a camera here too. Just send me the footage.
And yeah, that's just my basic archer rotation.
What a mess. Apparently someone switched on the heaters. This is no accident, it's a
I'm
diversion.
not really gonna
We
finish this
need to
because
find
I
out
don't need
what's
the
going
head
on in the
sparks.
far
I have
camp.
plenty right now. Anyways, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Anything of the sort. Don't know who this is, but okay. Yay, 3 times green on Marion's Joy.
Blind him.
Yes, ma'am.
Use the power of light. Pull the Templars towards my lightning.
Probably supposed to be closer. There you know. Oh no, so many minions.
Blind him.
I will crush this bug.
Come on, execute. Where are you?
Use the power of light.
I don't know if I'm doing a lie right now. I don't know if I'm supposed to like get into the thing or
Blind him.
I can't see anything.
uh-oh. The big boys, they come out to play. Easy, sir.
Blind him. Use the power of light.
I can't see anything, Diana. My minions will not let you escape.
Come on.
Blind him.
There we go. And we're
It won't stop me from killing you.
I hate this place. They should let me go God mode and fight him. Like, she should get the shit beat out of her. And then I have to go God mode and save the day. That would be legitimate.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna go to stop streaming. I was just doing the quick video on my rotation for Archer.